Now children, our next topic is India and the world. The Indian landmass has a central location between the East and the West Asia. India is a southward extension of the ancient continent. The trans-Indian Ocean routes which connect the countries of Europe in the west and the countries of East Asia provide a strategic central location to India. These you will understand from the map which I am going to explain you in the world map. First you listen to me what I am reading. Note that the Deccan Peninsula protrudes into the Indian Ocean, thus helping India to establish close contact with the West Asia, Africa and Europe from the western coast and with Southeast and East Asia from the eastern coast. No other country has a long coastal line on the Indian Ocean as India has, and indeed it is India's eminent position in the Indian Ocean which justifies the naming of an ocean after it. Now children, look at this map, then you will get the clear idea. Deccan Peninsula. Deccan Peninsula means this one. This area is called as a Deccan Peninsula. Protrudes into the Indian Ocean. Protrudes into the Indian Ocean, thus helping India to establish close contact with West Asia, Africa and Europe from the western coast. Means from here to here like this. These are the countries which helps the India to establish close contact with West Asia, Africa and Europe, and with Southeast and East Asia from the eastern coast. Means from this. These are the eastern coast. Means from here, here to like this, it develops the close relationship between the other countries. Now look at this figure. India's contact with the world have continued through the ages, but her relationships through the land routes are much older than her maritime contacts. The various passes across the mountains in the north have provided passages to the ancient travelers. These routes have contributed in the exchange of ideas and commodities since ancient times. The ideas of the Upanishads and the Ramayanas, the stories of Panchatantra, the Indian numeral and decimal system thus could reach many parts of the world. The spices, muslins and other merchandise were taken from India to different countries. On the other hand, the influence of Greek sculpture and the architectural style of dome and minarets from West Asia can be seen in the different part of our country. Now children, we will study about the India's neighbor. For this, all of you see this map of our country, India. India occupies an important strategic position in South Asia. India has 29 states and 7 union territories. India shares its land boundaries with Pakistan, Afghanistan in the northwest, China, Nepal, Bhutan in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Our southern neighbors across the sea consist of 2 island countries, namely Sri Lanka and Maldives. Understood? Now these are the neighboring countries of our country, India. Now children, tomorrow I will give you the question answers in the PDF. All of you note down in the book all the question answers, take the choice and all the question answers are there. Thank you.